Traitor Lord, the most traitorous of all the bosses. I enjoy the concept of Traitor Lord because his story is actually kind of unique. Because if you don't know, the reason Traitor Lord is entitled to Traitor is because the Traitor Lord used to be one of the Mantis Lords, which you can see if you look at the details. The throne room of the Mantis Lords, I'm going to call it the throne room, or the arena, or whatever you want to call it, it has 4 chairs, but one of them is a pillar that has been destroyed. The reasoning why the Traitor Lord is a traitor is because when the infection came about, the Traitor Lord was like, power, much me like. So Traitor Lord willingly took on the infection. The other Mantis Lords did not like that. Traitor Lord is a boss fight that I would say that I struggled with in the beginning a lot, but once you learn his attack patterns, it's honestly not all that difficult. It's not a particularly enjoyable boss fight, I'd say. It's overall, I enjoy the concept of Traitor Lord more than I did the actual fight. In the thumbnail, I describe Traitor Lord as sinister, because although Traitor Lord hasn't technically done anything evil, they've just done something that I would consider, or like, I would think most would consider to be ethically grey, which is to take on a virus for the need of, for the want of being more powerful. They indeed got more powerful, I would imagine. Otherwise, they wouldn't be a game boss that is long after the original Mantis Lord's fight. Another aspect of the fight is cloth. In my original playthrough, I don't remember encountering cloth at all. But in this playthrough, I did encounter cloth, and she became an integral part of the fight. Honestly, some of my favorite fights in Hollow Knight are the ones where you get a team up. So basically, Quirrell and this one. My favorite aspect of the boss fight is definitely the team up. That I can say for certain. Would I rank the boss fight as one of my favorites because of it? No. I definitely don't rank it above Quirrell and Umu, which on that boss fight is really easy, but it's enjoyable because it feels unique. Whereas with Traitor Lord, I suppose this is by design and on purpose, but Traitor Lord kind of just feels like a rehashing of a boss fight that you've already done before, which is the Mantis Lords. And that's not a bad thing, right? That's definitely not a bad thing. And saying it's a rehashing of the Mantis Lord's boss fight is probably harsher than I'm intending to mean. But you can see the inspiration there, and you can see in Traitor Lord's movements that Traitor Lord is simply reminiscent of Sisters of Battle in a lot of ways. Traitor Lord is simply reminiscent of the Mantis Lords in many ways, and I think that is a good thing. I think it is consistent story-wise and lore-wise, because why would Traitor Lord suddenly take on a different fighting style? Remember, Traitor Lord took on the infection so that he could gain more power, not so that he could be learned in new ways of fighting. And I mean, you could technically argue that he learned like new methods of fighting because of the whole, he has slightly different attacks, but that could just be a side effect of the infection and just a way of displaying that he has more power. Overall, the Mantis lore, the Mantis tribe, is one of my favorite elements of Hollow Knight, because here you have this world that has become overridden by infection, and you just have this old tribe that was there before the Kingdom of Hollownest that is somehow holding on through all of this chaos. And I mean, yes, they were not infected, but they were affected by the infection. No part of this world came out unscathed from the Radiance. Even the Mantis tribe lost something, but overall they retained their core. They retained their identity. They did not succumb to the sickness of the Radiant sickness, or the infection, or whatever you want to call it, which shows how strong they must be as a tribe, as opposed to the subjects of the Pale King. And I think that's something quite great, and I think that's something that's unique, and that shouldn't be overlooked when considering the world of Hollownest. And I hope we get something similar in Silksong. Maybe not the same, but the whole idea of these building unique and different tribes is just something that very much interests me. The world of Hollow Nest simply would not be the world of Hollow Nest without the Mantis tribe. All of the elements of Hollow Nest and the Hollow Knight world are important. You take any one away and the fine balance goes. Hollow Nest is almost an ecosystem that is... Hollow Nest is an ecosystem that has many different parts to it. And the Mantis tribe is simply one of those parts. Thank you for listening. Bear in mind this video was completely unscripted. If you like that format, if you don't like it, please comment in the description and I will script videos if I get enough feedback about that. But for now, I'm trying this new thing. So yeah, if you liked, subscribe, obviously. If you didn't, then feel free to rip me in the comments, give me some feedback, constructive criticism. And with that, please do enjoy my final playthrough of Traitor Lord. This is the round that I won, basically. Oh, you're not Traitor Lord. Oh my, I did it! Wait, I did it! I just saw her death. Oh, that was so good. Oh, 7 Cloth, welcome to stream, Shinobu. You joined at the best time. I've been fighting this guy for like 3 streams or something. It's been outrageous. It's been so bad, man. Let's not die now. Pog Deus Champions. Yippee, Pog Champ, Pog Champ, Pog Champ.